3, the series finale between the 17th-ranked Georgia Bulldogs. We are live from Davis Diamond. Welcoming you into the booth. The biggest thing for her is with so much 1 through 9, Dallas Goodnight, Sarah Mosley, and Jada Goodnight shows bunt, pulls back, it goes off something, and it's going to be
SEC Freshman of the Week. They stepped in when Julia Cottrell
is such a threat at the plate. A ton of speed, can really. There's the payoff pitch. Got her. Strike 3. In a big way to start things off for Sherry. Tough out.
Hit a home run, but she had 2 doubles. And then Friday night, she killed it as well. And then Saturday,
66 miles an hour coming out of the right hand.
Fences here, so getting a good pitch is crucial.
On ball, Ackerman picks it up and makes the play. I thought that one might have gotten past her under the glove. In this lineup for Georgia, 9 home runs, things off. Georgia has scored, and that one misses low. So after getting Goodnight and Mosley out, Ackerman is Fields. The seniors hitting
low and in over the wall, almost the exact location.
Runner goes and is safe. A stolen base, a foul ball. Count remains 0-2. Ground ball to the left side. Wiggins with a strong throw, and for the first time this weekend, Georgia is
by just using different pitches, right? So she can come in game 1
just by Julia Cottrell. You mentioned she's actually the designated player. Counts even to Coco Woolley, 2-7 in this series.
I think that's been something that Coco Woolley has really.
A little bit of pop there, but right at Armistead, who makes a beautiful backhand play in yesterday's matchup. No strikes to Trinity Cannon, and that one's going to go off the elbow pad, and she'll make her way down to first base after.
Because let me tell you how many times I've gone up to the plate where I couldn't find my elbow.
Stay in the park, though, and Goodwin will make the catch. Cannon tags, and was about half 1 for 5 on the weekend, hitting 278. This one's going to roll foul to Mosley. Exact same thing. Lost Friday's matchup to Auburn, and then came back and won on full count. Swing and a miss, but Davis is able to pick it up and throw it down to first in time. So the stolen base for high of the cycle yesterday. The home run, the double, 2 singles.
Over 2, but it doesn't matter. It's over. How do you move on to that next day and make your statement and be an incredible moment when she slid in, safe to, but was one of the first.
Shallow right. Harper will go over and make the catch in shallow right field. Comes into a game as in for the Dogs. 1 for 5. He's down a beautiful bunt. And got some really big numbers on the season.
Of the game, and that's what makes her so good.
Sure enough, gets a base hit right there past Coco Woolley, who may have been shaded a little.
Where you can still get to the base.
Good win, 1 for 6. Struck hard, and that is gone. Jaden Goodwin with a 3-run in yesterday's matchup, but it just seems
shows up today. Huge 3-run home run.
Yeah, clutch hitting by the freshman for sure. For the Dogs. Swing and a miss, though. Big strikeout there for Shea Ackerman after giving back in the first. Worked the count to full. Pitch just. There's the payoff pitch. All back to Ackerman. Makes a strong throw for out number 3. Talk to coaches and you get the coach speak. You get the,
how much difference they've really made.
Strike 3, beautiful pitch by Kurt. She is 3 for 4 officially on the weekend. To really just kind of be able to enjoy fisted down the right field line and out of play. And I'm sure other
sticks up for their players, and wipe it off, but then use that for grit.
Back-to-back Ks for Kerpix. This will be a new hitter, though, that she's facing this weak plate today. This one over to third, and Mosley makes the catch for out number 3.
Low in the zone, around the knees, lower.
Her first at-bat. So she is 0 for 1. Left field. Williams on the run and makes the catch in the corner. I know my defense is playing behind me. I know they're there. They've got my
hold right now.
Got that one controlled right in the zone. Jaden Field swings at the first pitch she sees, and that is a fly out till
and the seventh inning. So just slowly but surely.
Tough at bat, nice battle by hit by a pitch. Kerpix has just been so
labored breathing when you come back.
Strike three, got her looking. Harper
good appearance, and all of these hitters have seen her multiple times. She can use the rise, she can use the curve.
Strike three, 6 strikeouts on the
end of the day. Like, I know conference is like this big thing, but
there's a lot of softball to play.
A lot of softball and a lot of very talented teams, and that matter what happened in the last game. If you're focused on
off of Cannon, but she scoops it up and touches the bag just in time. So a nice solid
ball is smoked, and
pitch hit to the opposite side of the field, and Alan Wiggins picks it up.
Somebody that you definitely benefit from having on defense.
You just don't know what to expect. This one, nice catch by Coca-Cola. We'll finish that thought when we come back. Texas A&M, another can heat things up when we come back. Start Tori went through 3 innings and then was taken to scoring position, but obviously Texas A&M has just.
Baldwin knows that he has Walter.
Ground ball to Armistead, backhand, and makes another strong throw over to first. For a ball, she's 0 for 1 on the day. Flew out to left field. Kerpix get this far behind.
We can do this. We can figure out how to swing.
Off the glove of Mosley, but that's a base hit into left field, and Julia caught a strikeout, hitting .273 on the season.
A good differential skill of these up-and-coming players
on the left field line. I also think there's something special when they return to their alma mater, because
you're home for 4 years and knowing that.
Going back is Goodwin at the track, makes the catch against the wall. Cottrell did spectacular double play, and it looks like Texas A&M. Absolutely.
But to be able to come back, time for Auburn.
Goodwin pops up into center field, and Enright comes in and makes the
that moment after that catch. Like, that's a Cottrell out with a tag.
Pop up into shallow left, and Woolley will call off. It's on the season. It has been absolutely
a little bit that nobody's seen her, of course, this year.
And Saturday looking to make it a sweep today with a 3-0 lead. And just as we were talking about how efficient she's been, 0 for 2 on the day.
Usual, need to go out just see what she's feeling.
Old Smith will play it off the wall. Goodnight is on her horse. She'll come home. Here's the throw, not in time. Hesitate. Took off and got all the way hitting streak to 8 games. Snag by Wiggins, and she'll make the strong throw. Georgia leads 4-0 after the RBI A&M, and only 1 hit. The Aggie bats have been very quiet. Hard hit ground ball to second, but Kuma able to stay down.
Different options that they have in so many different.
One up, foul territory, and Chambly does a nice job of coming in straight up, waiting for that ball to come down. It can be really difficult. Wrist guard, and she will be hit by a pitch and head on over to first. We've seen a few catchers behind block those balls. In between 3 Georgia players, but it will be Goodwin who comes over, takes charge to stay dominant in the field.
But that just goes to show how well the pitchers have been doing.
Count 2-2. Field 0 for 2 on deep into right, over Valentine's head, over the walls with a big hole.
You can see how much power Jaden from a good pitch that's out of the zone, and you can't do anything about it.
Offensively in this one to right field, past Valentine, who's going to play it off the wall. Stand up
is that bridge kid to get them through the part of the lineup.
Was on base when Goodwin came RBI of her own. Field lot gets turned around, and that one's going to land for the wall. And so Chambly will have to head on.
She was playing a little bit more in
here at Texas A&M. One up in the air, and Valentine misplays it. Will make a strong throw to third safely. Kuma,
if she gets around to score, that would be the 8th run of
lineup top to bottom. It truly is. There into the gap, Chambly scores, and it is a base clearing double.
First appearance in the outfield.
They are going to say that curling.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it's a give and take, right?
Sure.
And that's the
swinging, and she just did not get a piece of it. And now Coleman makes the throw against Amari Harper. 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout.
I like that. Late in the game, why not?
But it won't matter. Strike 3 for Mount.
I know. Can they get it done? No matter what type of team they put out there, it's going to be a team that fights till the very end. It's going to give you that energy, that sass.
For a ball. Nibbling on that strike zone. Barely missed. Another 3-2 pitch. Got her. Madison Kerpix finishes it with an F. Georgia takes the sweep in College Station. Final score today.